Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for the Banner Saga. Continue our normal run here, and we just had one of our main guys lose his arm in the last battle, so we are going to see what the results of that are, I guess. Well, let's go. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Another 3 hours passes silently as Ivan plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivor's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The miner looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay. Just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the miner crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5. Weary the weight of the sun. Oh goody, it's the snake. XCOM. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Juno. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. Is this the lady that we left behind? Serpent. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you're not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? So my name is Juno. You are a Juno? It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? I guess I'm a mender. Mender. Ah, Valka. Now the picture is reforming. It is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Though your memory is still fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophets say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magical sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. In the end, do you understand? Oh, I am the end, do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge. No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you, who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Interesting. Ivan? Juno, you're alive. You're alive. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I'm in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memory. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you? We saw it at Einertoft. Are you okay? It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague. Sounded like the serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Ivan, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. Tuning. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sunder, why the immortal one? Bellower. That is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einertoft and meet me in Sigerholm. Juno, we'll never make it to Sigerholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing. Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigerholm. Go. And Ivan? Yes. I love you. Aww. You spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I... You were out for a couple days. How do you feel? Juno, she's alive. I need to meet her in Sigurholm. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you? How? She's not like most Menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorundir sent Hakan, Ludin, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arborang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigurholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Sigurholm, that's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Eidertoft? Maybe, or... No, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorundir would never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivan. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that bridge. How would you collapse the bridge by yourself? Not by myself. It would be... I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave and let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. You consider your options. What is going on around here? That serpent, Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how Min and Varl were made, the Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of Min and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless Men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, a powerful dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth and finally sent the Sunder and the dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since, well, until now. Those Menders were called Valka. Juno was there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Menders libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the dredge returning. That seems likely. You consider your options. I need time to think about this. I agree. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Jorundir yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck, or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigurholm. Juno will know what to do. Yeah, so I guess we've got to go talk to the great people in the Great Hall. Jorundir, you'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hakan. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fasalt. Don't let them get across that bridge. Fasalt takes leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? No, he keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Ingvar confronted Asunder in his youth during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought he'd do it again. Ingvar killed Asunder? How did he end up in the Skogar? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kinder. It occurs to you that Jorundir would not be on the throne now had that happened. Okay? But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. That bridge needs to be destroyed. Oh, you have the answers. Wonderful. Come, sit upon the throne. Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know I know that I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, the story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fasalt retake it or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Well, what do we do? We could fight on the bridge or we can destroy the bridge. Neither option feels like it's a great option. I do need to restock my setup here. Let's get Oddleaf a promotion. I mean, these guys are injured. Guess it's going to be up to just us humans at this point. I don't think this is going to go well if it's just us, to be honest. We're not very strong. I'm just going to put my archers first. And go from something like that. Are we going to fight? Oh, this does not sound like a good idea. I guess we will fight. At the war front, rows of Var are lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dredge in one endless churn of bodies and blood. Fastlock catches her eye in between girders. You lost human, he says. Offer to help. Fair enough, Fastlock admits. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge, he says. We've got plenty of wounded here as well if you can work a needle. I guess we'll treat the wounded. You spend a day alongside Alette and many others tending to the wounded Varl, of which there are many. The work is hard and bloody, and after a long day you excuse yourself to wash off and find a place to sleep while the fighting continues unabated. We're down to 2 days of supplies. Do we go back and fight on the bridge again? I mean, we don't have enough supplies to do anything anyway. But I guess I do have a little bit of renown. I mean, I guess I have to use this for renown. What little bit we have to get some supplies, because we're just out. You approach the bridge, which gets a raised eyebrow from Assault, who is lugging a dead warrior over his shoulder. Back for more, he says. Glancing out onto the bridge, you can tell that they've lost ground on the bridge since yesterday. What's the plan here, you ask with concern. I just do what your order tells me, replies Fastalt. Right now, we're killing every dredge on that bridge, so throw in or go away. If you don't want to fight, help me clear bodies off the bridge. Our warriors are getting choked up around them. I'm going to excuse myself and leave. The war effort is going for you. You know you'll have to make a decision soon before the dredge overrun the city. I guess we're going to destroy the bridge. This is probably a really bad idea, but... Ivan nods when you tell him you'll help destroy the bridge. He reminds you of the plan. Get him out onto the bridge and give him time to strike it until it falls. Hold off anyone who comes to stop him, dredge or Varl alike. This is not going to go well. Are you ready? He asks. We're ready. You follow Ivan onto the bridge where the Varl are lined to join battle. They readily let you step in for the next group, curious to watch the Mender fight. When you've killed a few, I'll begin, Ivan whispers. Assaults can come back into this, so I think he definitely comes in for probably Hogan, actually. Alright, I think this is the right set, though. Alright. I mean, both these guys are ridiculously strong. We're going to move you over here to try and face off against that guy. I'm going to leave you up in the front, too. I'm going to move you, honestly, just right there. We're going to leave the archers along the front here, just so I can hopefully... Actually, I'm going to move... No, this is all fine. We're going to hopefully do some damage to them before they can get within range of us. In theory. I mean, I can do a little bit of damage to that guy if I move up there. Alright, looks like this is probably about the best spot to be able to get something on that guy. Let's do some shield damage. I mean, I could double move you up there to get a shot on him. I could single move to get a shot on these guys over here to the right. Alright, we're going to move up here. Try to get a shot on this guy. Have to be a shield shot again. Ouch. Alright, we can do a diagonal attack against these two guys, I guess. Although we have like no health left. Alright, there goes a let. I mean, I guess moving her up was the wrong move. I was trying to decide if we could get some damage on these guys before they started attacking our other guys. Obviously, that did not work the way I was hoping it would. I guess we're going to move you up to here. Don't like the fact that it's going to use some of your willpower, but we're just going to try to do some attacks here. Yeah, we'll get you down to level 1. I mean, we got to do something to this guy over here. That just has to happen at this point. He's just going to one-shot everybody he walks up to otherwise. I mean, there's no point in staying here, so we'll back up a little bit. Should be able to get some shots off on some of these guys. I mean, this is still the most dangerous guy here, right? So, just really can't do much more than shield damage, though. I guess we move up a little bit, try and do some damage to you. Oh, it does do damage to us. I wasn't sure if it did damage to us for sure or not. Oh, Rook is almost gone. Alright, I guess we're going to swing around here and try and come at this guy from behind. Man, we just really can't do anything with this guy. Alright, there we go. There's a big old chunk of damage. That whittles him down to, like, puny range, finally. Now, we're also very much in puny range, to be fair. Guess I can move over here and get maybe a couple attacks against this guy. I don't know if you'll attack diagonally, so I guess it really won't help us that much, but still, I think I'm going to move you over because you're going to die anyway, no matter what we do, so not die, but you're going to get knocked out here in a bit. Get a little bit of damage on this guy. Ouch. Actually, you did some stuff to your own guy there. Alright, I guess we're going to try and do as much damage to this guy as we can here. I mean, I think we're just going to keep doing the arc lightning and hope it doesn't hurt us too badly. Alright, so it did knock him out, but I think that was still probably the right move, even though we knocked our own guy out, because it just did so much more damage to everything else. Alright, let's just knock this guy out completely at this point. really don't have much ability to do much damage to this guy over here. But if we knock a couple of these guys out, he'll basically be alone, right? So let's just... guess we'll... Oh, I have to move, don't I? Yep, we'll move up. Get a shot off on this guy. I mean, it's 90% chance. We'll just take the shot. Alright, so we're knocked out. That's okay. It's not going well. Like, at all. This is not going well at all. Can we do enough damage? We cannot. Whatever, we're gonna try. And we did. Alright. Got a little bit lucky there. I say lucky, but we got knocked out right away. Yeah, we're basically done, aren't we? I gotta whittle this guy down a little bit here. Come on, one more. Oh, deflected. Oh, no, we want... oh, we don't have any more. Oh, come on. Did not go well. That was a very bad battle. Renown is very hard to get in this game. At a break in the fighting, Ivan starts to rain down lightning at one of the bridge supports further ahead. Dredge respond with confusion, shuffling away from the area. Then the Varl notice. What are you doing? Shouts Fasalt. Several more Varl join him. Ivan is locked on his task. Another lightning strike sends rubble into the air. Stop, shouts Fasalt, drawing his weapon. The others follow suit, ready to attack. I guess we gotta defend him, but can we? Stay close, you tell the others, drawing your axe, and let it shake so hard you can see it from a distance. With a shout, Fasalt attacks. Okay, this is not going to be good. I mean, the ones that are only injured for one day, we've got to keep them in there, I think. Maybe running the archers up early was not the right move. I thought it would be, but that obviously did not go well. We're going to bring in, I guess, Hogan. I honestly think we bring in Crummer here. I don't know why he'd be fighting for us, but whatever. And we're going to bring Echo in here. We'll let Echo go first. Actually, probably let Crummer go first, followed by Echo, then Hogan, and then we'll let our archers go. Something like that. This is not going to go well. Alright, we're gonna go with something like that. Forge ahead. Oh, initiative, that's right. So what's your ability? Guts. Do damage and knock back damage to all units adjacent to the target. We don't have anything that's adjacent right now. Alright, we can do a lot of damage to this guy, thankfully. Actually, what we could do is just move up and do the Marcus Prey. I say that actually might just eliminate him immediately, which is probably not the best move, but it's hard to give up a huge attack like that. Don't have very strong units. Apparently humans are weak. Don't know if you knew that or not. I should have won less. I didn't mean to kill him. I don't know if we can pull this off. Goodbye. This is not good. Don't know who's better. Probably just this guy. Mostly because he's the next to act. I mean, with this guy being the next act now, maybe I need to move over and try to find a way to do some damage to him. Alright, so this guy's going to act next. All right, we might barely make this. It's hard to tell, but I think we're gonna be okay. If we kill this guy, then this guy, I think Alette will go first, maybe? It's hard to tell. No, he does get a turn first. No idea how we pulled that off. Said to be a gift from the god Redomir. Covering one's weapon in this rare oil makes it burn like the surface of the sun. Dead Varl lie at your feet, their blood on your hands. You're pulled from the creeping revulsion by a thunderous crack, and suddenly Ivan is rushing past. Run, he screams. The stonework crumbles behind you, and the other Varl flee for your lives. As the bridge collapses around itself into a deep abyss beneath, the dredge, who have not been taken with it, scramble over each other to outrun the collapse. When the dust and snow clears, you can see a yawning gulf between you and the dredge. They won't be crossing it again. Rough hands from a screaming mob of Varl pull you from the ground to the Great Hall. Alright, could I put a cut in there? I went a little bit over on that one, but those couple battles were very tough and barely scratched by there. But we'll put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll figure out what our consequences will be. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.